kind of skip this. Yeah, in the description, whenever I get back, because it's going to be kind of a long stream, I'll just go ahead and put a timestamp where you need to skip to get to where we actually start the main thing. Because I'm going to go ahead and describe the steps. Ryan's going to tell about how we get
Rituals of the Ancients.
done,
All
Rituals
that.
of the Ancients. And yeah, so I guess we should go over the actual steps. There are 7 steps.
Okay, well, for the Rituals of the Ancients, you get an award for 3 of the rituals, but 1 you can't get in BO3, but you could get in BO2. But obviously we're not on BO2, so let me start explaining these. Anyways, the first one is spend 30k points, which obviously we're gonna be running a shopping free, guys. So that's gonna be more of a late game one, or just if we want to late game hitbox, screw around and get that out of the way. That's easy, and we get double tap root beer if we actually do that. But if we already have it, nothing really happens. And then we gotta perform 115 normal zombie headshots. Now, back in Black Ops 2, this would award you with the Pack-a-Punch, Golel, STG-44, or a Scar, but, like I said, Black Ops 3, not 2. Then we gotta capture 6 generators, which we should knock out by round 1 or 2, easily. And that gives us max ammo, and then we gotta fill 4 chests to capacity. And how to do that, there's gonna be a chest with a little area around it. We just gotta kill zombies on the area, and it takes their soul and starts filling it. And for that, we get the 1-inch punch.
There are 3 chests along the middle robots, like footsteps, and down the middle, and then there's 1 by church.
Yeah. So it should be easy. I mean, I don't think we're gonna be able to complete that through 128. I mean, we might. I really don't think so, though.
The point is just working on it as much as you can, because the whole point of this is we really want to multitask. So are we good? And I can go ahead and say the steps of the actual fucking Easter egg?
Yeah.
Alright, so step 1. If anyone ever played Black Ops 1 and you know Rezinov's steps, yeah, the fucking gay-ass prison. Step 1, secure the keys. Obtain and upgrade all 4 elemental staffs. The lightning staff, you know the 4 staffs. So how we're planning on doing this is round 1, I don't know if you guys know, but if you do have a shopping free, it is possible, if you have enough points, to get 2 of the steps, 2 of the 4 steps, since you can't get all 4 staffs until fire, round 8, and snow, if you're lucky, round 4, or 5, or 6, depending on whenever the snow's like, fuck you. So yeah, lightning and wind, which are the only 2 I didn't just fucking say. You have the ears. Are the ones we have to get on round 1. Straight off the bat. Also, forgot to say, there may be an echo. We don't know what's doing it. We just spent like 5 minutes trying to figure it out. We have no clue what's going on with that. So yeah.
It is a minor one though, so it's okay.
So how we're going to upgrade the lightning and winds? We're not upgrading them to the full potential as of round 1, since both of them, luckily, have actual steps you have to do. So you have to, both of them, you have to go to the crazy place, solve some kind of puzzle, and then, yeah, that's really it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so, yeah, and then you just take them to the crazy place, put them down, and yeah. So obviously, then I'm going to be upgrading all the staffs, so don't worry about it. Step 2, Ascend from Darkness. What this one is once we have all the staffs, we have to put them in the respected little things that you throw them in the little pedestals. So ice would be put in the church robot's head. The Fury, which is the wind, would be placed in Odin, which is the middle, and Lightning would be placed in Thor, which is spawn. And the Fire Staff will be placed in all the way down where you would get the 4 staffs. There's going to be another little thing there, and then we put them all down, and then a couple seconds pass, and then we can all get them back up again. So that is basically Ascend from Darkness.
Yeah.
Also, the rule, step 1 here is get all the generators done, which we're going to do also as of round 1. We're all going to be doing them together since that's how you get the most points out of it. And for the first little bit, we might struggle with points, probably not if we're lucky, but
Depends.
yeah, we're also still deciding on what we're going to be running, so keep that one in mind. Step 3, Rain Fire. This is really an easy one. We just have someone go into the robot, press the button, and then we use the G strike that we get from earlier on in the game, and throw it on that little pad. Wait a minute, is it possible?
Oh, 1 second.
No way.
For my viewers,
Wait a minute.
if I don't respond to your messages on the live stream, that's just because...
Yeah, we are not responding to messages. Keep that one in mind. We need to focus really hard on this, as we did say a little last time we did this.
Because honestly,
so legit,
it
could be possible. It could be.
What?
To get the Fire Staff before round 8.
Well, yeah.
Because if we do the first 3 steps quick enough, we can send the drone into there by round 4. And then we kill a Panzer, take that, and... Wow. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's that's things 1 through 4. Now we're going to go from 5, which is Skewer the Winged Beast. So basically, one of us, which is why if we do get zombie blood from the first chest, is mandatory. Even if you are going down, no matter what, do not use it. And while with the ice staff, there are ways as of every round getting a brand new zombie blood. You actually do need zombie blood for this part, so not because it's gonna help, you legit no balls actually need
a life.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Oh.
Okay, Bob.
I don't need it. Okay. Yeah. So that's the whole point of that, and then zombie's gonna fall, and if you're okay, so he's basically going to be running clockwise around the excavation site since it's kind of like a circle.
Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna have the zombie blood for this, and I'm going to be running counterclockwise so I can find it and kill it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's also very important during this part. If we save a final zombie, you need to watch that thing like a hound, because it is really easy to ruin a run if that is the final zombie. And just keep that one in mind. And it's also not the best thing to do at the beginning of the round.
For the live stream, pretty much if we lose, it's Bob's fault. Yeah. I like that theory.
So yeah, that's step 5. And yeah.
Sweet. Wait,
right,
go ahead and join us
though. Step 6, Wield a Fist of Iron. This is basically upgrading the Thunder Fist. How this works is, we're all going to go down into where you would get your staff. Now, if you wanted the wind upgrade, you would have the wind staff as your secondary, so on and so forth with the other staffs. Or you could have any primary and secondary, there's no fucking difference. One of the two, basically. And you would get whatever upgrade from that staff that you would normally get. So how this part works is we go down into where you would get staffs, and they're going to be the zombies that you would spawn at the generators. There are going to be a ton of those, and they're going to have a gray mist. Basically, we're going to use our Thunder Fist, walk up to them and punch them so hard in the face that their face just melts away.
Cause that's
If not,
science.
basically you don't have to kill them. You just have to take the mist off, which is one pit, like, punch. I almost said one pit. That's funny. Haha, kill myself. And then after enough of those, we should all get a little animation of the dude doing a weird thing with his arms. Anime,
Yeah.
probably something along the lines of that.
Nani?
And then basically the quote-unquote last step, raise hell. Staffs must now be placed inside the crazy place on their respected pedestals. And in there, we have to kill 100 zombies in there. But you have to be in the crazy place, obviously. No fucking dirt Sherlock. And after 100, obviously the portal to Agartha will open up. And do y'all want to do the thing where you get the cutscene in the game ends? Yeah? Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
why not?
So right after Raise Hell, which is kind of simple, basically Raise Hell, we run in there, put all the staffs on their respective pedestals, wind on yellow, so on and so forth. Get the 100 zombie kills, and then I'm pretty sure at the end of the step, it is possible to pick back up your staffs if you want. And then there are two ways of doing this accurately. Whoever has the little Maxis drone, which will probably be me. Just saying now, I'm probably going to be doing most of the stuff, so y'all can see how to do it and so on and so forth, with help from Jake and Ryan, obviously, which would practically be impossible without at least one of them. I am nowhere near the fucking good.
The moment when
And
your phone
then-
vibrates on your box of candy and it feels like there's an earthquake in your room.
Right. Yeah, so step 8, freedom, not really much of a step, more of, hey, here's how you want to end the game and get the cool cutscene. Yeah, in which we get the achievement on step 7, in which I'm pretty sure may not. We are able to go back at any time, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure on that, so I don't really want to risk it.
Awkward silence.
Yeah, I'm just going over and trying to get answers. I don't think we can, so it's, if we want to do it, we have to do it really quick.
Oh
So,
wait,
how we get the Maxis drone back? As you guys do know, on step 4, you do actually send the Maxis drone into the thing and you can no longer have it. The whole point of step 5 is getting that thing back, because whenever you kill the zombie, he drops the Maxis drone again for you to pick up, obviously. And then you can go back and do step 8. Now, I am like 6% sure that step 5 is completely optional. If you want to do the whole little ending piece, then yes, it's mandatory you do step 5. If you don't, I think it's completely optional. So you can go from Unleash the Horde to Wield the Fist of Iron. But we're actually going to want to do that whole little thing. So yeah, that's all the steps for the most part. And that's it. So how to upgrade staffs, which it's really nothing. When staff, you have to go in there, do the little puzzle, pop out, turn all the smoking things towards the excavation site, and then put it back in there, get a ton of kills in the crazy place. Lightning staff, you have to go in there, do the piano puzzle. I don't know the second part of that, so I'm probably gonna have to look that one up. The fire staff, you have to go in there, get a bunch of kills. I don't know the second part of that one either. We're also gonna have to look that one up. In the ice staff, you have to go in the crazy place, do the turnover thing, which I actually have a list for on my phone somewhere. We're going to be setting up for like 30 minutes of the stream. Keep that in mind. We're going to be pulling up all the lists so we can have quick tabs. So like, okay, we're done with that. We need to move straight to this. Yeah. And for the second part of the ice staff, you have to go into the main world.